Good morning. Well, this whole video is not gonna be here. This is where you're used to seeing me. I'm gonna take you outside of here. Coming up to the holidays, feel kind of inspired to make a little vlog, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take you through a day in the life right now. Proud little moment, homeowner moment. This was not our tap 2 days ago. We bought this and I installed it myself. Pretty good, huh?
Get on it. Done.
Well, this is step one of the day. Taking the dogs out. It's lovely, lovely Vancouver winter weather right now. 9 a.m. Then we're going on to training. Training has begun. We just did some mobility work. That's usually something I'll do at the start of the day before the first session. Right now, I'm training 6 days a week. I'd say 5 of them are morning and afternoon sessions, so I'll do something in the morning. Usually the morning will be some sort of fitness, so like gym. Right now I'm doing essentially 3 or 2 strength days, 2 to 3 strength days a week, so in the gym lifting heavy, and then 1 kind of like monostructural interval cardio. I have to be a little careful. I came from a CrossFit background and I still really enjoy training like that, but it is just not conducive to being able to go and hit like, you know, 200 balls in the afternoon with some level of efficiency and effectiveness, especially if I try to do that multiple times a week. Doing a more upper body focus workout today. I don't actually know exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Usually I'll go in, I'll do about 4 exercises, 4 to 5 exercises depending. Usually 1 to 2 like really heavy exercises, and then 1 to 2 moderate, but definitely I'm skewing on strength bias, not hypertrophy. I'm definitely not going in and doing a ton of loading for the same reason that I said I didn't do it. I can't do too many CrossFit workouts. It's just that too many reps at a high intensity, it just tears me down too much when I'm gonna go and hit, you know, 200 to 300 balls later today at the range. So I'm gonna go in, focus upper body, probably do some sort of heavy press, probably do some sort of heavy accessory, maybe some level of pulling, and yeah, like I said, 2 to 4 exercises. Keep it really simple, try to get good intensity, good strength after it, and yeah, I'll get in there, I'll hit it, and I'll see you guys after. You haven't seen me do this in a while.
I know.
Weird.
I got it.
Good thing I'm recording. Certainly gonna use it. This lighting sucks. Hey, if I turn this off, is that better? Now I just look like a hostage. Okay, mini grocery haul here. Mainly just because I want to talk about food for a second. Couple pints of blueberries, mainly because they were on sale, but I have them every morning in my oatmeal. Snacks, don't worry about it. Couple bananas, and then 2 ribeye steaks I'm gonna make for Rhea and I right now, and 8 chicken breasts. So my general thesis with nutrition is I try to eat about 5 meals a day. I try to eat about 200 grams of protein a day. I weigh somewhere around like 190, 195 right now. Carbs are a little up in the air, but I try to keep it to rice, oatmeal, and fruit. But usually try to have somewhere between like 50 to 100 grams of carbs per meal. So I'm usually anywhere from 300 to 500 grams a day. And then fat's just kind of like, it comes in where it comes in. I have to eat for minimums. I'm an ectomorph, so it means I'm taller. I'm like 6'1", and my body wants to be thin. Like I could easily be like, I don't know, 165 pounds right now. Like my body does not need to be as heavy as it is. that's something that I am like trying to actively do, because I like to keep on a little bit more lean mass. But in order to do that, I have to eat more. So if you're a little taller, a little leaner, a little skinnier, I would say you're kind of eating for minimums. Anyway, make the steak right now. We're gonna have this little lunch. This will be my second meal of the day, and then I'll probably have another little like bowl of oatmeal or something just before going to practice, just for a little extra carb boost. But steak and rice right now. Time well spent there. A couple hours of editing work in. We had the steak and the rice, and then about an hour and a half later, right before we left, we just had that bowl of oatmeal. Usually I would have that with some protein as well, but it was so close to my other meal, and I just kind of wanted it for like that little extra energy boost before golf. On the way to practice, and talk a little bit about why I'm doing all this, because a lot of you are probably like you don't, why are you doing all this? Why are you putting all this time? Why are you training, you know, 6 days a week, 4 to 5 double days a week? The short answer is like, it's just kind of who I am. Like, I've always identified as an athlete. It's always been a huge part of my life. Growing up, like I said, I played every sport. I played at a lot of sports at different levels. Went to school for sport, rugby, competed in CrossFit. Like, it's just always been a huge part of my life, and I don't really know anything else to do. It's like what I like to do with my free time, etc. But now that it's, you know, synced up where the sport I'm looking to compete in is also the space I'm making content in for a living, it really feels like a why not moment, you know? And I've had this conversation with my wife before and whatever, and it's like, I probably have in golf another realistically like 8 to 10 years of like, I mean, probably like 5 to 8 years of athletic prime, and then I'm in my late 20s right now, 5 to 8 years of like athletic prime for golf, but at least another probably like 10 plus years of like being competitive. So my thought process is like, well, right now there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. There is other things I could be doing. I could be spending more time working. I do, on top of YouTube, I consult, and I do some work with, you know, other channels around ideation, and I took business management, so around kind of like channel management. I help channels organize and go through leadership and work with their employees and all that kind of stuff. So I could do more of that and less of this golf stuff, but I'm never going to be this young again. I'm probably never going to have these opportunities I have again through the content thing. Like, I'm not going to be making golf YouTube videos forever, I don't think. So, you know, while I have all these things going, it feels like the perfect opportunity to like squeeze this lemon for all it's worth. So that's why I train so much, is because like I just want to see how good I can get, and I really don't want to have any regrets. I don't want to be like 40 and have spent my 30s, late 20s and 30s like, you know, doing like a job, working hard at a job, and be like, well, now I'm too old really to like dive in fully to being an athlete. Whereas like I can dive in fully to being an athlete right now, and then in 5 to 10 years, if I want to switch over and just do more like a normal job and spend less time being an athlete, I totally can, and I won't have the regrets. I won't have the what ifs. Like, I might try for 5 years and like never really get significantly better. I mean, I believe I'm going to, but like theoretically I could not get any better, but I'd still be happy with that, because at least I tried, you know, and at least I like put myself out there. So that's also why I say like I'm not a huge goal guy. So, you know, me titling this like an aspiring pro golfer or like whatever, road to pro golf, like, I mean, that's like a lot to do. It's just like interesting title, but it is, I guess, a goal of mine, and I've said this to people before, is that like I just want to see how far I can take it. And like the moment I feel like I'm good enough to play, so for example, the tour I play on right now, there's an amateur and a pro divisions, and right now I play in the lowest handicapped amateur division. But as soon as I feel like I'm good enough where I could like compete at the pro level, I'm gonna switch and I'm gonna go pro. Like, why not? Like, I'm going to enter into the pro divisions and see how far I can take that. So I am an aspiring pro golfer. It's just like, it's not like it's like some North Star I look up at every night. It's just I want to get as good as I can at the game, and wherever that takes me, it takes me. You gotta turn this off right now.
Take it easy, bro.
166 carry in 3-degree weather. Sweet.
I mean, look at the difference here. Wilson,
Yeah.
frozen hands. Yeah, like that. That's awesome.
That one ballooned a little bit, but yeah, it was hitting a little.
And I think the more comfortable you get with getting that left hip out of the way, you can just put a little bit extra focus on this right hip, like driving.
Okay.
So that it just like becomes a little bit more together.
Because I definitely feel like I have the space to do that now.
Yeah. I mean, what I notice is like your start lines are so much better.
Yeah.
Like, because what people didn't see when we first started was like the first time me watching you hit balls, I was like, wow, he's like aiming 20 yards right, first of all, and he's pulling it left of his target.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I actually squared you up to your baseline, like, you know, that thing's going off the pine. So like, all your viewers who watched you play those like competitive rounds, it's like I saw in some of the comments like, "But you're in like off the planet to the right," and it's like,
100%.
I mean, alignment is like a really difficult thing to change too, because your eyes are so used to seeing the target a specific way when you look down the line, right?
Yeah. Keep doing that. Keep setting up and then just stepping back a little bit.
Yeah, dude. I'd say go play right now, but
I don't know how much you guys caught on by the top handle there, but water is not exactly warm. Also horrible here.
It's really bad there. Even when I'm on a Zoom call, I'll make sure this light is off.
Yeah.
And, like, there's like
The problem with
light coming from other places.
the problem with this camera is that, like, look at this. I look like I'm a hostage right now. My iPhone is so much better.
Is, like, the shading of this area is weird.
Yeah.
When that light is on.
Yeah, and it's like so
I think
yellow.
that light is so close to you. It's not really in the. I don't know.
It's also like the worst framing ever, but
I could turn it on because you
no, it's fine. This is fine. I'm just saying goodbye. I don't know which one. This one makes me look very pale and ghosty. That one, you see everything behind me, but not me. You think I'd be better at this? It's been what, 7 years of me being a full-time YouTuber?
You don't have to bring over a light that you have?
No,
Like,
6 years of me being a full-time YouTuber. I still can't figure this out. And outros are the most awkward thing ever.
Do you want a lamp?
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Huh?
You want a lamp?
No, that's too much.
This light needs to be coming from like there.
That is better. I still look like a hostage though, but that is better. Yeah, this'll do. Matt.